Hey man, what's up?
Oh, hey man, what's going on?
Nothing. What you working on?
Oh man, just finishing up this YZ250 for Jared Lesher for Supercross.
Really?
Yeah, this is his second motor. It's a spare, and so the first motor he's been using, and he needs this backup / a practice motor. So we're taking what we learned. He came by the shop. We did some dyno work and some testing. Taking what we learned and trying to apply it into kind of a version 2. It's been going good.
What all have you done to it?
Man, it's got a lot of work. This motor has our full cylinder port work, so everything we can do to it to make horsepower. I mean, he's in the 450 class. He needs as much horsepower as he can get. We've got a fat head, 2-piece billet head. Those guys really helped us out a lot with some testing. So normally I gotta cut a head start to finish. And then if I wanna do new heads, I gotta go cut more and more and more. And then sometimes you gotta get a new head because you run out of material. So
right.
Here we can just pop inserts in and out. I've actually got an 85 one here. You know, you can have as many inserts as you want, and then you cut different, or you have different profiles, and you just take it and take it off the motor.
So they're all interchangeable.
Boom, done, right? So it's super quick to test. It's got full Hinson clutch. You got to get it to hook up. So full billet Hinson clutch, inner hub pressure plate, steels and fibers, basket. It's polished transmission from Trick Engineering in Houston. So they're helping us out, and Clayton does a good job. It doesn't really help for power. It's kind of a myth in the industry, but it really helps with like shift, you know, so the way the gears slide way easier. And yeah, I've got a lot going on. We've learned a lot with the cylinder. We're trying to actually tame the power down. It's been, when it comes on the pipe, it's raw, you know, and so he's struggling to control the power in that little window when it comes on the pipe. So one of the things we're doing with is get CDI, and hopefully we'll sort out over this round, Dallas, and then the next round we'll keep learning, is we're trying to tame that power down right when it comes on the pipe. So we can do that with a CDI, as well as some changes within the cylinder to just make the power a little bit less aggressive. That's actually been a great learning experience for us for Supercross. You'd think, oh, they need all the horsepower in the world, and he'll be the first to tell you that he's got plenty of power. He needs to have easier to ride power. So that's been interesting for us.
How's he doing?
Good, man. I've been impressed. I wasn't familiar with him previous to this year, and he's been qualifying every night show that he's tried for, which is an impressive on a 2-stroke against the 450s.
Right.
He qualified P28 2 weekends in a row, so getting really close.
Well, that's really good, actually.
Yeah, this weekend's Triple Crown, so it's tougher. You got to qualify right in, no heat races, but maybe he can throw down a heater just one time, and we could see him in a main event. I think if he can figure out a couple things, we can get the delivery a little bit better, a little bit easier. I think we're going to see him be really close to putting in some main. So hopefully, I'd love to see him in there. That'd be really awesome for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, that motor does look good.
Oh yeah, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's new. Excited to see what he can do with it. And the other part that's been really cool, he got picked up by FMF this year. So they're doing a whole T-shirt for him, the FMF drop. Really cool. I'm impressed with how much support they've given him. He actually gets a lot of help from them on that. So, you know, I'm not partial to any pipe company. We don't care what you run, but they've done a really good job for him on helping him get to the races and that whole deal. And then the pipe obviously fits and works great. So we've been real happy with it.
Well, cool. Well,
Cool,
it looks good.
Thanks.
Later, man.
Later.